gotta start off this video a little differently because I need to go pick up a foam cannon. And it's at my house. Meanwhile, I have someone coming to drop off a Jeep right now up the street where I usually do a lot of my details. That's not it, that's it. This is not gonna last more than maybe 3 months. I guarantee it. What we're gonna do here is put 4-to-1 dilution of P&S brake buster, and we're gonna see how this works. My measurements are not gonna be exact because I don't really care all that much. All I know is how it's gonna work. It's gonna be a little different of a video because I hear thunder and I'm in Florida, so of course it's gonna rain right as I'm starting to do something. So I guess the before clips are gonna have to be in the rain. What's going on, guys? It is Caleb, and yes, the rain was quite an issue with this detail. It definitely put me back about an hour and a half or so. But we did eventually get to it later in the day, which is great because it did get detailed, and this thing is a beautiful Jeep Rubicon. I'm really happy to bring it to you guys. It's not in bad shape at all. The paint is in gorgeous condition, the wheels are in great condition. It just needs a really solid cleaning on the outside and the inside. I just want to let you know that I did end up doing the interior of this detail, but most of it was shown over on Instagram, on my Instagram story. So if you're interested in seeing little snippets like that, go over to Instagram. It's at caleb.inc. And you know, with situations like the rain, the interior kind of got really difficult to record, mostly because of time. And whenever I can't get to that sort of thing with actual recording to show you guys here in this kind of a video, I'm going to go ahead and post it on Instagram, on my Instagram story, and kind of just go step by step, because it's a lot easier just to, you know, whip out a phone and start recording just like this, and then boom, post on your story and you're done. So yeah, guys, if you could also go ahead and press like for me, and go ahead and press subscribe if you like car detailing content, and if you ring that bell, you will know every single time I upload a video. I'm not going to take any more of your time though. This video is already weird enough as it is at the beginning, but if you do like that kind of an intro with a little chopped up, showing a little bit of everything going on, and then some before clips, let me know down in the comments below. Anyways, like I said, let's go ahead and get on with these wheels. my wheel cleaner hit these tires, you can just see it got automatically brown. Like I said, these wheels were in good conditions, but the tires definitely needed some attention. So as you can see, we went around the tires maybe 3, sometimes even 4 times, but after 2 or 3 times, usually it's almost my thing to just stop recording at that point because I don't want to fill up the whole wheel section by just scrubbing tires. But the little rule of thumb that I follow and most detailers follow is whenever you use a tire brush and you scrub the tires, you want to make sure that that foam turns white. That's how you know the tire is pretty much good to go and clean. If it's still brown, you might have a little bit more scrubbing to do. So the first steps into dialing in this Jeep is doing a pre-rinse on the entire exterior of the vehicle. I don't know if I ever mentioned it, but I'm using a green tip on my pressure washer gun, and that's usually the 30-degree angle orifice thingy-majigger. Works really good in my opinion. A lot of people like to use the 40-degree one, but I just personally like using the 30-degree because I feel like it gives that little extra biting power. And then after that, I go ahead and take my press-all bottle, the same kind that I used on the wheels to help out the P&S brake buster. For those of you who don't know what that is just Meguiar's APC. It's D101, I believe it is. Diluted 4-to-1 as usual. And this is really going to help me clean the metal surfaces, such as like the front grille, the front brush guard, the little side steps, as well as the rear bumper, the thing that's holding that extra tire in the bag, little side skirts. You guys know what I'm talking about. All the metal trim pieces that are usually on Jeeps. I found out that Meguiar's APC diluted 4-to-1 usually works the best to clean it. It gets rid of all the little stains and whatnot that usually comes from water sitting on it and drying up. Any dried mud or bugs and stuff like that, the APC really helps to break it down. It's just overall a really good chemical to use on metal surfaces, and especially good if you have a boar's hair brush to irritate it. So with a vehicle like this Jeep in particular, there's going to be a lot of little nooks and crannies for water to group up in and hide from you, and I guarantee you once you're done drying off a vehicle like this, you're gonna get water streaks, which is why I'm using my little cheap sun gel blower I got off of Amazon for like 20 bucks or something. Literally anything that can just blow water out of those hard to get spots and then you can wipe it up with a towel is going to be great for certain vehicles like this, or any vehicle in particular. Like I know, for example, whenever I'm washing my own car or a customer's car, I majorly see water streaks coming out of the side mirrors as well as the door handles. And that is a big problem because after you get done washing your vehicle and then drying it off, the last thing you want is water to streak out and leave a mark on your paint, especially if it is a kind of water that has really heavy mineral deposits in it, because at worst case scenario, letting it sit in the sun, for example, that's going to have a chance of having that water start to etch your clear coat. And speaking of paint and wanting to protect it from certain things, today we are using ceramic 3-in-1 wax from Griot's Garage. This product in recent weeks has been a very popular product on my arsenal of things that I can offer to a customer, mostly because of the price point I can set it at, as well as the results that you get from using something like this. And I really don't mind because it's one of the easiest ceramic based products I have ever used, and I definitely recommend it. I'm going to go ahead and spray this stuff all over the windows, including the plastic ones, because this sort of product can pretty much go on any kind of material. And other than putting on the tire dressing, which is usually Meguiar's hyper dressing, that kind of brings us to the end of this detail. This was kind of a short and sweet video, but I wanted it to make it chill and laid back and relaxing, mostly to kind of match the rainy theme that was going on in this one. That ended up kind of messing up the entire detail recording for me, but it still ended up being kind of complete, so I wanted to share it with you guys. I appreciate you guys going ahead and spending some time with me again. Another week, another detail, and I will see you all next week with what I think is, I don't think it's another Jeep, hold on. No, next one's going to be a car. It's going to be a regular car. I'll see you guys next week with a regular car. Later, guys.